Well, it has been a tough 24 hours, but it has been a learning experience, not only for myself, but for the whole hospital that I went to, which is Adventist Health Hospital in Marysville, California. Okay, about 10:30 last night, I woke up with my heart in tachycardia. You know what tachycardia is? Bang, 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 bang. And the EMT guy said it was going 140 to 160 beats per minute. And that's dangerous. So they had to take me in to the emergency room. Last April, I had a similar experience with atrial fib, and I had been there for 4 days, and they took a whole bunch of tests, 3 x-rays, a CAT scan, a sonogram, what was the other? Of course, a bunch of blood tests. And I'd taken a bunch of tests, and I had done a stress test. And the stress test determined that my heart was 80% good, which is good. For my age, that's not bad. So when I arrived this time, I had them refer back to those records. And the doctor came in and he says, yes, I can see that your heart is not the problem. It's the inputs into your heart that you have to deal with. And so we'll get you a room upstairs and we'll take care of you as a cardiac patient. And I thought about that for a while, and I called him back and I said, but wait a minute. The heart is at 80%. It has no damage. There's nothing to treat the heart. What we have to treat is the pheochromocytoma and the porphyria blood problem. And he said, and he insisted, well, we don't know of any specialists who specialize in either of those specialties, so you'll just have to deal with the cardiologist. And I said, no, the heart's not the problem. The problem is the inputs to the heart, the endocrinology and the blood problem, porphyria, hemo, whatever it is. Oh no, we can't do that for you. We can't do that for you. We can't do that for you. I said, if you can't provide me with a hematologist and an endocrinologist, there is nothing for me to do here. And so I have to go home. And so I signed out on a, what's the name of that form? Against medical advice, leaving, except I made the exception across here. I had to leave because there are no specialists in endocrinology or blood problems available. Okay, so I left. Got a ride home. So I went downstairs to see my neighbor, and she took care of my dog while I was gone, bless her heart. She's wonderful. She just came out of surgery herself. And so I told her the problem, and she says, well, that's not right. Wayne's hematologist is at the cancer center, and his endocrinologist is in the Sutter building. They have an endocrinologist and a hematologist. That doctor lied to you. They could have helped you. That is the state of the medical protection racketeering practice in the United States today. And it has a lot to do with the cost of service, because so much of what they do is irrelevant, wasteful, sidetracks, having nothing to do with what's going on. In the 20 years since I've had these two adrenal theos. One endocrinologist told me at UC San Francisco, a Dr. Nguyen, that the reason I had theos was that I didn't masturbate enough. And another Dr. Brown in Berkeley, around the same time, had to go into intricate detail on how to do how to clean yourself up for a urine sample. They were doctors who didn't want to deal with me. Why? Well, because I'm kind of a smart ass, and because I have a Bachelor of Science in pre-med, and I know what they're up to. All right. This is the gaming that is going on in our medical profession that makes the costs skyrocket. Okay. Imagine what would have happened if I had accepted being admitted into a very nice room upstairs, and they took care of me for 3 or 4 days and started filling me with cardiac drugs, which is what they're doing. They're pushing cardiac drugs, which had nothing to do with the cause of the cardiac problem. And that's what they do. And I'm going to send a copy of this video to our good old friends at Adventist Health and let them know that the gig is up, guys. You can't do this to people anymore. Healthcare is supposed to be about health and not just about making money, money, money. See what I'm saying? I'll be all right. Thanks. Bye-bye.